Hello everybody, I'm Albert Torcaso, and I approve of this message because we really need to think about what we're doing, my fellow Americans. In November 2016, which is not that far away, I wish I can say that it is, because I love summertime, and next month, the beginning of summer starts June 21st, and I love my summer. But sure enough, not long after that, we will find ourselves in an election in November. I believe it's November the 8th, 2016. And on that date, America will be electing new members of Congress and a new president of the United States. And earlier, I was shooting video of the wonderful river behind us, the Youghiogheny River. And an alarm from a local volunteer fire department came on. And I thought, well, I cannot put that on the video, or I can utilize it. So I'm going to utilize it. I am going to. It's time we do sound the alarm, my fellow Americans. Donald Trump may sound like he will make America strong again. He may make it sound great. Those who are angry and feel that they've been marginalized, or maybe they feel like other pigmentations have had better opportunities, or maybe they have hatred in them, they may all think that Donald Trump is the way to go. I can promise you he is not. Because what he will do to this nation is going to affect you, even in ways there's unfortunately when you're shooting, there's all kinds of stuff. He will affect you in ways you cannot even imagine. It will cause you to lose protections in your home and in your workplace and with your civil liberties and frankly with your employment. Because Donald Trump does not think about the greater good of America. He thinks about the greater good of those who have hundreds of millions or billions of dollars. He thinks about the greater good of the corporations around the globe and giving them tax cuts or not having taxes at all. He thinks about the greater good of billionaires being able to not pay their fair share or no taxes at all. Now, who does that hurt? That hurts you. That hurts me. Because those of us who do have an employment, we pay higher taxes as a result. He's also dangerous for America because of his arrogance. Let me ask you to ponder a very frightening scenario. Donald Trump picks a fight with China, or Donald Trump picks a fight with Russia, or Donald Trump picks a fight with one of the other countries that either of those two countries support. I'm not saying we should back down when those countries are doing terrible things. But do we remember what those two countries have? Nuclear bombs. So if Donald Trump is not careful, he could end up getting us into WW3, and that could kill everybody on Earth 1,000 times over. It could kill you, it could kill me, it could kill all of us. Now, we know right now, those of us that pay attention, that China, America, and Russia are already having issues, with negotiations and strained relations. Do we really want to put a man in there with an ego, who's either his way or the highway? If you want to save your nation, you must vote for Hillary Clinton, or you must vote for Bernie Sanders. At this time, it's undecided officially, but you must vote for a Democrat in that office. And I would argue that you should throw out every conservative Democrat, every conservative Republican, and only have liberal Republicans and liberal Democrats, progressives, and moderates, liberal, moderate, and progressive Republicans. and no more conservatives. And the reason is very simple. If you look at the history of our American nation, conservatives have done more damage to the average worker in America than any other party, including the Whigs, which was before the Republicans and the Democrats. There were other parties way back in the day. But for you and I, the majority of Republican policies from the beginning, well, no, I will not go there. Since about the 70s, the Republican Party has forgotten who they once fought for. Now, is the Democratic Party all that in a bag of chips or a package of French fries? No. But they're the only choice that we can use right now to keep our country safe and prosperous. So, I also want to throw something else out there. Republicans would utilize every natural resource they could get their hands on because, unfortunately, it's not partisan. It's based on physical evidence, facts, and history. And they would lease out rights to companies that would pollute this very river, even worse than it is. They would lease out rights to this very part if they could. We already know it was a Republican governor in the state of Pennsylvania that first allowed Marcellus Shale. So we need to think about what we're doing, America, and we need to think right now. We want to save America. We want to prosper America, or a prosperous America. So my point is, if you want to save America, you vote for liberals, moderates, and progressives. And you throw out every conservative there is. Because if we do not start standing up for us, the so-called little people, there will be hardly any little people left. Yeah, I approve of this message because guess what? We are on high alert, and it is all that serious. And if you want to save America, we cannot vote for @real Donald Trump. I'm Albert Torcaso, and I stand up for what I believe in. And if you have a problem with what I have to say, I promise you we can talk about it at 412-559-2731. @real Donald Trump, you are dangerous for America, and you must not win. I'm Albert Torcaso, and I approve of this message because I love America.